What's going on, everybody? So let's go through 5 boogie patterns or licks in the right hand. So the first one I want to go through is chord inversions. So if we just take our C chord and we flip the C up on top, we can now walk around on the scale in this chord inversion. So the scale we're going to use for like C dominant here, we're going to walk through the scale with this chord. And then one tweak I'll make is that on the third, it sounds nice to go to a flatted third. So that kind of thing. So walk around in the scale in those inversions. The next thing to do is come up with a 3 pattern. So you hear this a lot. So we'll take something like this, right? You see it's a group of 3 notes, but we're going to repeat it over our group of 4 in the left hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it kind of doesn't line up, so it kind of gives it this interesting pattern. So you see a lot of boogie and even jazz players play that kind of thing a lot. Okay, the next one is to do some kind of like repeated crunchy thing. So maybe take the 2nd degree of the scale in the flatted third. That kind of thing. So you could find any kind of crunchy thing. Sometimes they play like a chord, but I think it's kind of square. Like, it's kind of square, so come up with something crunchy. You could do it up here maybe, part of the blues scale. Something kind of like that. You can just kind of repeat that. Sometimes they do that for a whole chorus. I find it kind of annoying to do it for too long, but it kind of creates a nice break. Okay, the next one you see a lot of kind of honky-tonk or blues players do is a broken 6th pattern. So if you take, go to like the 6th of, not the 6th of the chord, the 5th of the chord, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to take this interval of a 6th here and we're going to go down chromatically. You could do that kind of pattern, or you could go so either in 6th or you can break them. That kind of thing. And the next one, I'll give you a longer lick to practice. So let's do. And then since it's kind of a blues scale, it doesn't work super well to transpose it. Kind of sounds weird. So if it's more like blues scale related, I would really stick to that even when you change the chords. So what I mean by that is when you're in F here, don't go. It's like okay, but it sounds a little strange. So I would just keep it. See, it sounds just fine to keep that blues scale over the F chord. So be careful just transposing that straight out. So there you have it. There's 5 right hand patterns that you can use over boogie woogie patterns in the bass line.